Keith Carson joins us live this noon time from Cape Elizabeth, keeping an eye on those surf conditions out there. Keith, seen a few people behind you on the rocks checking out the conditions today.
Yeah, and I think, Brian, that's actually part of the high surf advisory. This is a big tourist weekend, obviously, and some people take an extra day or two and enjoy Maine's coast. But the high surf advisory talked about something called sneaker waves, which is a wave that can be right behind another swell, kind of not the normal rhythm, and sometimes they're bigger waves. It's similar to a rogue wave, but not the same type of intensity or the magnitude of a rogue wave. So yeah, a lot of people here at Fort Williams checking out these waves. These are from a storm system that largely missed us, right? But gave us some wind and some waves and almost no rain, which is kind of where we've been at through the summer and fall. Let's take a look at that high surf advisory along the coastline. Up and down the coast, I would imagine that some of the bigger waves are over the southern coast though, just because of the way that this storm is oriented. Usually you think of bigger waves over down east, but the storm is pretty far south of us. Current wave heights kind of bear that out, showing the bigger waves of 10 to 11 feet, at least offshore, are down across southern Maine, and the waves magnitude and the intensity is lesser as you head farther north. The radar, though, we do have some showers, and we had some periods of drizzle. Actually, even going from Portland to Cape Elizabeth, we went from drizzle to no drizzle, and it's been spotty. But what we can say is this storm really was not a significant rainmaker for us at all. And that will continue to be the case through the rest of today, as we've got some shower chances, but really nothing all that heavy, just scattered showers and some drizzle out there off and on. So our IBM graph model is going to show us that chance of a shower later today. It remains a little bit breezy along the coastline as well, and that high surf advisory continues to be in effect through the rest of today and into early tonight. As I mentioned before, there's a chance they'll extend that high surf advisory, particularly for southern Maine, into tomorrow. But other than that, not a whole lot going on here over the next few days. Tomorrow is breezy, and so it's breezy still, it's cool. High temperatures are only going to be in the mid 50s, some spots only in the low 50s and upper 40s in the mountains, so definitely more of a fall-like feeling that we've settled into over the last few days. We start to get a little bit more sunshine in here, perhaps on Thursday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures are in the low 50s there. We do start to turn a corner though on Friday into Saturday. Friday's mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid 50s, and then Saturday and Sunday start to be significantly warmer. And if we look at our temperature graph here, you'll see that we stay pretty suppressed. Our average high is in the low 60s this time of the year. We'll be below that until the weekend. And now this weekend will not be like it was 2 weekends ago where it's in the mid 80s or anything crazy like that, but it'll be in the mid 60s, I think, for most of us, and there'll be a good deal of sunshine, especially Sunday afternoon has a chance to be quite a bit warmer. So that's kind of your 7-day forecast. What you won't see, once again, of course, is significant rain until maybe next Monday. We're in this pattern that we've been in a while where our best chance of rain is perpetually 7 days away, right? It seems like we have a hard time really connecting on anything substantial. That being said, looking at this pattern, I would say that it is more conducive to some rain chances over the next few weeks than the pattern that we've been in over the last couple of months. So there is some hope there as far as getting into something more substantial, I think, rain-wise. Until then, as I mentioned, the high surf advisory continues to be in effect. Obviously, I don't think swimming is going to be a huge risk for most people today. It's more about being out on the rocks and just kind of checking out some of those bigger waves as they crash on shore. So, Brian, we're keeping an eye on this part of it. It is definitely a big tourist day here where a lot of people are hanging out. I just had a gentleman walk by and ask if I wanted an out-of-towner's perspective on these waves. We'll go get that, see what he has to say, and then we'll talk to you a little bit later about it.
Yeah, that safe reminder, at least keep a little distance from where those waves are crashing. All right, Keith Carson live for us in Cape Elizabeth. Keith, thanks.